Last September, I was standing in the middle of Scotiabank Arena in Toronto covering We Day, the huge annual event for students hosted by the famous Kielburger brothers, who have been activists from a young age. They started the charity Free the Children in 1995 to fight child labor around the world, and in 2017, they launched We Day, which sees students packed into stadiums to hear and cheer on a progressive message that has grown far beyond their original mission. The place was packed with kids and teachers, and the energy was definitely high. I don't think I've ever seen such an engaged crowd, but to be honest, their target audience may be a little too easy. I mean, they are children. Fortunately, the bright, colorful lights didn't blind me from seeing an obvious political angle. They were completely eating up whatever was on stage. Kids are impressionable and they normally trust adults. The We movement is part of a political strategy and they know exactly what they're doing. The left has taken over the education system long ago, and the Kielburgers had a clear path right into our schools. Children cheered while celebrities told them about global warming being the biggest threat in our society today, and how it's up to all of us to fight climate change. Meanwhile, I couldn't help to notice all the garbage those kids threw on the floor of the arena. Chip bags, snack wrappers, fast food, etc. It was a complete mess. I'm not too sure the kids heard that whole part over their cheers. Parkland school shooting survivors took stage to share their anti-gun rhetoric. What could be better for discussing real life or death policies than kids talking to kids, right? Of course, no one was invited to speak on the other side of the issue. Gay activists and a young trans speaker not only advocated for LGBTQ rights, but they normalized gender dysphoria. Of course, they don't call it that. Again, kids are kids and they should be left that way. Why do they need to be hearing about these things? Once again, it was all clearly a one-sided take, the side of the left. The Arkells also took the stage for a two-song performance. The same band who had a recent show in Hamilton that I was at called for everyone to worship Karl Marx. Full disclosure, I love the Arkells, and with a little imagination, their anti-Trump song People's Champ can totally translate into a pro-Trump song. It makes it more fun that way and super patriotic. The Prime Minister's famous mom, Margaret Trudeau, made her typical appearance, bouncy and flamboyant. In Ottawa 2017, she stated, "We Day isn't a political nor religious movement."
I'm so proud to be part of We as well. Now We, I love it the most because it is neither a political movement nor a religious one. We encompasses all political parties, all faiths, all beliefs, because we feel that together we can change the world, and we know we can, so hear it.
So remind me again why we're talking to kids about gun laws and sex changes? The entire event was just creepy. The kids in the audience were practically hypnotized by lights, music, chants, and indoctrinating speeches. At times, it was hard to watch, listening to what was essentially leftist propaganda targeting children. With several public fights with the media, the Kielburgers don't seem to tolerate any press that isn't glowing press. When a teacher named Allison Atkinson wrote an op-ed on We Day back in 2013, she stated she left feeling cynical and manipulated. So, We's executive director contacted her school board about errors in the piece and how severe they were. In 2014, Frances Willick, a reporter for the Halifax Chronicle-Herald, tweeted a few snarky comments on the corporate push at We Day and expressed curiosity about their funding. Mark Kielburger himself emailed her employers to get ahead of the negative comments. We says Craig and Mark are deeply involved and depend on their staff to put together pre-produced articles and videos for their media partners. They have close media relationships with Bell Media, the Globe and Mail, Toronto Star, CTV, and many more. I even had an escort bringing me from place to place, as in walk me from one end of the arena to the next, and even follow me and stand by as I spoke to my partner that day. Of course, at first look, it seems like a charity trying to get kids excited about humanitarian work, the kind that inspired the brothers in the first place, but it has really evolved beyond that point. Recently, Canada Land investigated how charitable We really is, and according to their reports, We is connected to with no fewer than 3 companies known for using child labor. Ironic if true. However, We strongly refutes these allegations and has launched legal action against Canada Land's reports, and it will be up to a judge to decide the merits of this case, should it move forward in the courts. When even left-wing media like Canada Land starts asking questions, it should really make you wonder. I have reached out to We repeatedly with the hopes of actually speaking to someone there instead of just capturing whatever they flash in front of us. Does the We movement belong in our schools? What exactly is their goal these days? With their slogan, "We makes doing good doable," being very vague, I want to understand why they feel the need to indoctrinate children while doing charity work. But it doesn't seem like anyone really wants to talk. If they ever respond, I'll let you know what they had to say. For the Rebel.media, I'm Jessica Swietoniowski. If you liked that video and you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, like and subscribe.